This podcast is a revival of the old school table debate from a time before Google, Wikipedia, and OnlyFans. Answers to questions are hard to find, but so is an unbiased article on your uncle's Facebook wall. Welcome to the Issues on the Table.
Hi, my name is Michael Donahue, and I have opinions.
Hello, my name is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I have a dissenting...
Hey! Arnold? Hey.
Oh.
Arnold, we talked about this, bud.
I'm sorry, I thought you would...
No, get out. Get out.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. Arnold,
You can come
like
sit with
last
me,
week,
Arnold,
he
that's
thought
fine.
he was under the impression he was going to be my sub on the show or something. There was a misunderstanding. I've talked to his agent. Everything's fine.
It's funny.
My name
Thank
is
you for
Matt.
clarifying that.
He was
What?
really sneaky about it because we did a ready check and he actually impersonated you. So we're like, oh, Matt's totally here.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
Matt's here.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. Yeah, he was
Dude,
really good at it.
Identity theft is not a joke, Arnold. Anyway,
Dang.
my name is Matt Schuster. No to whatever Mike said.
Boy, I don't know how to follow this one up. Yeesh. My name is James Gearhart. I also have opinions.
Nice. That's solid. Nailed
What a
it.
great start to the show.
And my name is Caleb Andrews. Welcome to the Issue on the Table, hopefully a comedy podcast where we bring our inane ramblings to the table and try and solve them? Settle them?
Issue? Singular again?
Issues? I don't know, man. Hey,
Okay.
it's a
I think
learning,
it's a
it's
real
a learning
issue here.
process.
Okay.
It's an ongoing creative brainstorm, you know?
I
Yeah.
have a very serious issue.
You're going first?
Oh, it's about time.
You've never gone first.
I love this.
That was half of my issue. So I guess I'll come up with a new one on the spot.
Oh.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
You guys know about American football,
Yes.
the sport?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there is a variant for people who are not in the know called flag football, where there's no contact. They just steal the flags off of people's waists to
Okay.
in lieu of tackling them.
We've been in
If-
junior high school physical
If
education, yes.
flag football is easy difficulty football and regular football is normal difficulty, what is hard difficulty football?
Don't they already have that? Or wasn't there like an extreme football league? James, you're probably more of an authority on this. Wasn't there like an XFL or something?
I want to say yes,
Or did I make that up?
but I'm not entirely. No, I'm with you.
Yeah, but I
feel
don't-
like there
I don't
is,
know-
but I can't remember.
I think there was an extreme football league, but I don't think it was like hard football. I think it was just like weird
You know
football.
what it is? I know what Matt's thinking of. He's thinking of during the Super Bowl when on the separate channel they have the Puppy Bowl. That's what he's thinking.
Hard football.
hmm.
Well, first of all, I feel like I need to clarify what then makes football normal and easy difficulty. Is it just simply the tackling?
It
Like, is that what we're
apparently
qualifying
like
it?
the level of contact and violence.
Okay,
Oh.
so
I mean,
I
if we're assuming
can-
from flag football to regular football.
can we incorporate? Okay, I don't think that this is the answer, but I would love to see this, and I would definitely be a patron of it. MMA football.
I was just going to say that, Michael. Yes.
MMA football.
Would it be
Uh-huh.
like similar to hockey when they like drop their gloves and they just kind of go at it until somebody falls?
I was thinking more along the line of like when you have plays and you have your formations. Like you have to incorporate which martial arts style you're using in this formation to try to break the line of the team in front of you.
Oh.
So it's part of normal play. It's not like I'm mad at you, I'm going to fight. No. This is like the front line of the offensive line is going to do a jujitsu move to just take down the defensive line.
It's just like,
Can I tell you what I'm picturing?
yeah.
So in normal football, they line up on the line and they're like all hunched over, like they're about
Yeah.
to charge into each other. I'm imagining like the offense and defensive lines, and they're all like doing like the video game karate bounce, with, like their hands.
On a Chun-Li pose.
What would offsides be then? If this is how would you score an offsides penalty? Not score. How would you inflict an offsides penalty?
Like, what would the punishment be?
No, like how do you like? Because like in like in football, or like false start or offsides is if one of the sides like either moves early before they're supposed to start or like crosses the line right before the start.
I've got it. It's not called offsides. It's called sweeping the leg. So if they like jump, if they like get a head start and they just like squaw. Wait, why is that a kick sound? Never mind. They just squaw.
So
like right
like
to
if
their
someone
knee.
like does their like move early and like jumps over and like just breaks the guy's arm because he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be like that moment in Indiana Jones where the dude was like brandishing his sword and Indy just pulls out the gun and shoots him.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
Start of the line.
I have an idea, Caleb.
Okay.
Okay.
What if, because I was picturing, so instead of like overhauling the whole game to like, because I feel like if you do that with like both lines, like lining up with different like martial arts stances and stuff, it might start to stray a little bit too far
just
from
like a
like the
new
actual
game.
game of football. Yeah, so I'm thinking,
It's just like a new game.
yeah, so I'm
now,
thinking
yeah.
instead there's certain critical points in play where martial arts could be substituted for something else. So like after you score a touchdown, instead of kicking a field goal for the extra point, you just get to drop kick someone on the other team. And if you can knock them out with one kick, then you get the point. But if they get back up and start walking, then it doesn't count.
Do they still get to wear a helmet?
Here's the thing. Yes,
Oh.
but the person who's getting kicked can opt to take their helmet off and just get kicked in their bare head. And then if they survive that, then the kicking team gets a point deducted because they
feel
had
like-
a handicap and they failed.
Yeah, I feel like all of these like variations would definitely get rid of that stigma of rugby's better than football
I
because
have-
they're real, man.
Well, I don't know. Is that
Oh
the
god,
stigma?
I just got an email from like 6,000 British people.
Oh no. I mean, it's definitely has a lot more physical contact than American football. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that would solve this problem. Go ahead,
I have
Caleb.
an
Sorry.
idea.
Yes.
This technically is sort of reducing physical contact, but
Okay.
Mm.
every player has a sword, and the traditional football is being substituted for a sword sheath. So the person has to carry the sheath, to the other side of the field. So they can't use their sword at the time they have their sword sheath. So everyone else is fighting around them, trying to like guard them as they get to their side.
Oh, this is so rad.
Can we have like the offensive linemen carry like knight shields, trying to like fend them off as they
How-
run to the other
How
side?
how do we end like play? How do we like also like that? And how do we like end a play? Like if there's no tackling or
Yeah.
Someone gets
Hot
stabbed.
oil, like they had in medieval castles in the end zone.
Okay, so as opposed to the coolers of Gatorade,
Yes.
there's boiling vats of oil.
Uh-huh. That's full contact, isn't it?
Okay, and
this sounds like it.
I like that.
Yeah.
how we get
It sounds like there's a high turnover.
how we getting
rate.
this
I don't
oil
know.
onto the field?
The refs do it.
Is it the type
Cheerleaders.
of situation? Cheerleaders.
Oh, that's better. Yeah,
Is-
cheerleaders.
Is it a type of situation like in Nickelodeon's Kid Choice Awards where if they get enough votes, then they dump the slime on
Yeah,
someone?
exactly. That's how I was picturing it. Yeah.
They melt someone with oil.
Yes.
Oh, look at Tom Brady. He's about to get slimed.
That's right, John. His flesh is melting off of his face.
Hey, now see, there's his problem right there. Is he threw an interception? That's the price you got to pay in full contact football.
What would replace field goals? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. Caleb, the implementation of weaponry had me thinking this. What if, like, first of all, do you know like different football positions? Like, do you know what a cornerback does?
Vaguely.
Okay, so a cornerback is basically the defensive position that is tasked with like defending a specific receiver to like chase them down and stop them from getting the ball or intercept it or whatever, right? Would that be a fair description, James? Basically what a cornerback does. Okay, so what if cornerbacks have nunchucks, and as they're chasing down receivers, they can use nunchucks to get like a little edge to like try and spank them and like hit their legs and make them trip and stuff.
okay.
You know?
Is this like lethal
So
football?
positions are given different types of arms
Yes.
for their role.
Like a chessboard. Yeah. Yeah. Wait,
All
no,
right.
that'd be like wizard's chess. That's wizard's chess.
Knight to e5.
Knight to h3.
I know. One of the Brits that emailed me about rugby just so happened to be Rupert Grint.
Oh no.
God.
What is?
Oh, no.
What does he say in that scene when he's sitting on like the back of the horse?
He
Like,
says
to start
something
off
like,
the game.
I don't remember.
I also like not to divert. I also like though how in that movie where like every piece that's getting taken is just absolutely being obliterated right in front of them,
Yeah.
and then the one he happens to be on, they just stab it and it kind of explodes a little bit, and he kind of just like falls off the back of it.
Oh,
And he goes,
yeah.
"I'm done."
But on that point, Mike, no, I'm not saying that it should be lethal. I'm just saying like boop, smack, boop, little
Oh,
little
so like
bruise,
Nerf
little bruise.
weaponry.
like a midway point, you know,
How about
So
electric?
firm
Electric,
nerve.
like it shocks them.
like a bug zapper.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm into this. I feel like
Can we get John Madden to endorse this? I think
I
that's
also
what we-
feel like we're getting dangerously close to like
I mean, he
competitive
endorses
LARPing.
every new football game.
Competitive
Wait, say it again,
LARPing,
Calvin?
yeah.
I feel like we're getting into like competitive LARPing territory.
What if
I
the
mean,
football
I-
is
I
a
do
bomb?
that. Ooh.
What?
So then it's like hot potato.
Yeah. And what if
Jeez, man, like
the field is actually like
lava.
a big
Why don't
pentagram
we make the-
for a blood ritual?
Yeah, and have lava in it.
Yeah, to tear open a doorway to the cosmos with lava.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could we replace cleats with rollerblades? Like just
Ooh.
perfect.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Replace
Rollerblades and
rollerblades with horses.
can we replace horses
rollerblades
with
on the
hoverboards?
horses.
The wide
Oh.
receivers get horses so they can move faster.
Wait, now which hover are you talking about? Like hoverboards from like Back to the Future, or
Back to the Future,
Okay, I thought you
yeah.
were talking about like
Back
the
to the
little
Future.
2-wheel things that people were riding around
The hoverboards
college
that don't hover.
in 2018.
I feel there's a critical error you all have made.
Oh.
Where's the ball? It's called football. Where's the ball? You have no
Yeah, they're
ball
not really
anymore.
using their feet much anymore, are they?
The receiver
No, not really.
Hold on. No, in my situation, the wide receiver still has the ball, just the cornerback is able to use a nunchuck to spank, boo,
Okay, fine, fair.
right,
That's
right
fine.
in the butt, you know.
Can someone? Can one of you please craft an email for John Madden and send it to him because he approves every single Madden football game that comes out. Right?
Nunchucks.
So I feel like this wouldn't be that hard if we had the right email.
What is his role in the sport currently, Mr.
to
Madden?
be John Madden.
I think to get money and sit at home and be like, I'm John Madden.
Just
He
kind of
says-
the namesake.
He gets paid to say things that are going on.
You know who's a good quarterback?
Yeah.
Brett Favre.
Brett, I wrote you a poem.
Haru.
Now, you know who could cure world hunger is Brett Favre.
Okay. I want to put a stake in this because
And kill
I
it
feel
like
like
it's a
we might
vampire?
be entering into like copyright territory, and I don't want to get a phone call.
Copyright territory for doing an impression of John Madden?
Brett Favre.
That's definitely not a thing.
Who?
I have
has the next
something.
issue?
Also sports related.
Oh,
Oh,
This issue comes to us from Casey from Lake Elsinore, California. I don't know why I said it like that. Casey wants to. I thought this was really interesting. So in baseball, if you have somebody playing baseball that has a wooden leg and they leave their wooden leg on a base, can they leave the base to go steal another base, but then and like not be counted out because a part of their body is still on the base they just left if they get caught going to the next base? That was a very roundabout way of wording it. But I think you know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I'm following you.
I get you.
Or like if they're like running to home, right? And they're like not going to make it, so they rip off their leg and just yeet their leg onto home base. Does that count?
Here's how I think we'd come to this. We're all familiar with Davy Jones, right?
Yes.
From the hit
Fairly.
series
13 years.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That was the deal.
He couldn't set foot on land for, I don't know, like a week or something. Could he still put his peg leg on land?
Huh.
Same idea,
don't-
right?
Wait, did he have a peg leg in the movie?
I think so.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It's been a
I
minute.
might be
since
thinking
I've
of his
seen it.
tentacles. I don't know.
So you're saying, well, hold on. Let's talk about baseball
I think.
first.
I think if I was the czar of baseball, I think my ruling would be it has to be like the majority of your body.
Okay.
Like it's by body
well, hold up.
percentage.
Well, like can't like on base like can't they like trick each other like fall off the base or like play like grab ass and be like yeah you're off you're out like so can't the guy just like kick the wooden leg off the base and be like sucks now you have to hop.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Absolutely. I'm saying I think that this could be an advantage and a disadvantage because of what you just said. I think that should also be fair game.
Is
Definitely.
I think baseball would be much more
at
interesting.
that point too. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, James.
I think baseball would be much more interesting if instead of like just putting a foot or a peg leg on the base, they'd like lick it, like slide into it.
Oh,
All right, he's safe.
ew.
It'd make it much more entertaining.
Yummy,
I mean,
yummy.
and then to get out instead of tagging with the ball, they have to lick them. Done deal.
Other than
Ugh.
teams are gonna cheat and like start coating these
So-
things in like sugar.
If I feel like the wooden leg though is a big issue with a baseball player, right? Because like, what if the pitcher's just really mad and just breaks off his wooden leg? He's like, I have 2 balls out of the 4 I can get. I'm gonna use my third one to knock his leg off him.
Okay, hold on.
Also-
Now wait. What if there's a provision that states that only the player with the wooden leg can touch their wooden leg?
Pitcher could be like, oh, I didn't know. Sorry.
What if-
I mean, like,
Okay, and then they get violated. That's not
Sorry.
that's bullshit. No, they would get called for that, and then it would run back, and it wouldn't
yeah,
count.
but you didn't know that the pitcher's blind, right? And like, how's he supposed to know?
Okay,
what he's
well,
aiming at?
Mike, if we're just gonna yes and, then yeah, and if there's a blind player, they would find out he's blind and say, hey, you're blind, you can't play baseball.
But he made it. He worked his way up from his high school career as a blind player,
what's
and
that?
now he's arrived.
What's that? It's the baseball commissioner. I didn't know this man was blind. Get him off the field.
But he's the best one we've ever had, and it's inclusive.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm sorry. I read his scorecard upside down. That's a 6, not a 9.
You guys are talking about nothing. I want to know that if peg leg John gets up to bat, pulls off his peg leg, and hits the ball with the peg leg, is he kicking the ball or is he still batting?
These are the important questions. I don't know.
What about an arm? He has a peg arm. And it's his bat.
No, he's boxing.
Now he's punching the ball.
Is there a rule where like you can't carry the bases with you? Like, are these things chained down?
No. The baseball field is anything goes.
So you can just
Apparently
carry a base
because-
with you and kind of like collect them as you go, and you're still
Yeah.
safe the whole way through.
If we can have blind baseball players, we can have movable bases. For sure.
I think if we have movable bases, just to kind of make sure the game still stays equally as difficult, we have to increase the number of bases on the field.
What if you extrapolated this to like other stuff? Like if you were racing, like, like if you like yeet the wooden leg onto home base, or like what if you're like in a track and field event and you just yeet, you like rip off your leg as you're sprinting and then throw it across the
You
finish line.
bend your peg leg into a boomerang shape. You throw it at such an angle where it skips around the bases and comes back home.
Okay, but if it's so it's like actually physically touching the base and boink, bouncing
So you
to the
just
next
stand there while your leg like travels
And
around.
it does all the work for you.
base. Huh.
Also, Mike,
You know, I'm trying to really. Like, go ahead.
you said something about the movable bases, and I was like, oh, it's like movable dough and fixed dough. We could have 2 baseball
Oh
roll
my
sets.
gosh.
Fixed
Amazing
dough. Fixed dough is fucking evil.
What?
And I won't talk
Oh,
about
so I was
it.
watching baseball. I was watching baseball this week. Oh, which type? Fixed or movable? Oh, I was watching movable. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Really bad. I don't know
Oh
if anyone's
my
gonna get that joke in here.
No, I get it. I
No,
get
no,
it. Like
not us four.
like
I'm
bread
talking about-
dough.
Oh
Like
yeah,
bread
perfect.
dough, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, basically.
Fixed.
I don't know. Now all I can think about is if you use the wooden leg to hit the ball, is that kicking it or not?
I'm still stuck on how is the leg attached to his leg? How is he getting this wooden leg off so easily and then putting it back on without any like
He has
hassle?
a
So
brace
I've
and
actually-
it just kind of snaps into the brace. The
Part,
brace is
part-
already on his leg.
Yeah. Part of the reason why I thought about this is actually a friend of mine I went to college with named Keith. He has no legs and no arms below his elbows. And so he wears two prosthetic legs, and I imagine it would be kind of similar. He literally, I've seen him do it before. Like when he sits down, sometimes he can take off his leg in like 2 seconds. Like it's pretty nuts.
So it would be possible.
I think it would be possible.
So it'd be possible.
Yeah.
But then is his baseball uniform shorts?
No, I don't
Why
think.
don't they have shorts in baseball?
I feel like it'd be really awkward to look at. Like,
That's true. They don't have any padding underneath their pants. It's not like it's doing anything.
I mean, it's stopping them from like destroying their leg when they slide on dirt.
Oh, that's true.
You
Yeah.
know what it is? They should have cargo shorts because they have all those packets of Big League Chew, and they can just
tobacco.
keep them in their cargo pocket.
Yeah.
Big League Chew,
Yeah.
you know, that just
It's
seems
bubble
like
gum.
Bubble
So you're
gum.
saying
Yeah,
all of the
bubble gum.
padding is filled with Big League Chew.
Absolutely.
Look, anything
What else would it be filled with?
anything to make baseball more interesting, because baseball is just like a notch above golf in terms of something I'd want to watch. So
James, did you get any emails in your inbox just now?
I wish I knew names.
I
from
was going to
baseball
say
so I could
Don
yes.
Bradman for my baseball name, but I was like, that's cricket.
oh no, it's Ken Barry Bonds. What's that cricket? How do you know
Oh,
that
wait,
name?
Because we
Oh,
have,
no,
you have
there's
John
another
Madden's
8,000
NFL and
Brit
then
emails.
Don Bradman's cricket game or games.
I would rather watch cricket than baseball.
Oh, you think until you realize that it takes like 3 days
you
for
do
one
not
game
want to watch cricket.
to
Why?
conclude.
Cricket is
I don't know. They just break it up over days or something. It's weird.
What?
so there's so many rules that make no sense at all in that game.
Okay.
It's really
Sorry,
rough.
Is
cricket
it
fans.
like-
I
Aren't
don't
you
know
like
the appeal.
intentionally supposed to be hit too or something?
I
Or the ball.
don't even
I don't
pretend to know anything about the game because I tried to learn one time and I got like a minute into the explanation. I was like, this makes no sense. I'm sorry.
Hey, if there's any Brits out there listening to us, send us an email. Explain cricket to us.
And
Yeah.
That would be
Australians.
great. We will read it on the show for you so that we can all understand at the same time. Also, we'll open with it.
In the meantime, Casey, I hope that answered your question or not. I don't know. Whatever.
Casey, I think it does solve the issue.
I
Your
don't
issue's
know.
been solved. You can get some sleep.
It's keeping me up at night.
Hey, I got an issue.
Yeah, what is it?
But before I do an issue, you guys mind if I do a shout out?
Oh, do it.
Oh, you don't have to for me. Aw.
Hey guys, Matt. Matt is super
Oh
cool.
my god. Stop.
But anyways, I don't know about you guys. Well, 2 of you are kind of excluded from this. I've always wanted a sister.
So half of
I mean-
us.
Yes. Caleb, you don't have a sister, do you?
Is this the
Why do
moment
you
that I
have to think
reveal I
about that?
have
Why
5
do you
sisters?
have to think about that? Do you have a sister?
I was trying to think of a joke. Why do you? Why can't I not think of a joke? I have a sister-in-law. I don't know. That's not the same. Certainly.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Okay. I've always wanted a sister. I love my brother. Love having a brother. But I've always wanted a sister. And you know, I found the podcast, My Only Sister Podcast. They're really cool. They're really funny. Just recently, I started listening to their stuff on Spotify, but you can probably find it wherever else you get your podcasts. Their podcast is 2 sisters talking about random stuff they like to argue about. Kinda sounds a little familiar. Their most recent episode was called Phone Addicts Anonymous, and I felt extremely targeted because I am strangely addicted to TikTok. So I just had to listen to it, and I was really entertained. So if you're looking for a new podcast and you want to feel like you've always had that long lost sister, go give them a listen.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Thanks, man. Anyways, I have an issue. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Princess Bride?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have
Great
I?
movie.
It's very good.
Great movie. You guys remember the scene where he tricks the guy into drinking the poison? And she's like, but you drank the poison, you should be dead or something. He's like, oh, I've been building up an immunity for years.
Yeah.
What's something that, if ingested, would kill you that you would want to slowly
Immunity
ingest over
to?
years to become? Yeah.
Huh.
Now, just for clarification, or like to get a little food for thought, this idea came from that one night where I can't remember if Matt was there. We were playing PlayStation and I was enjoying a beverage from a glass bottle. And I looked at it and there was a chip missing from the top of it, the glass. And I was scared for hours that there was
Oh, I
a chip
remember
of glass
this.
swimming through my body.
Oh no.
Oh, I remember this.
So
Now I'm thinking if I just swallowed little bits of glass over time for years, could I Would I become immune to glass?
So this works with any material, right? It can be food.
It has to be lethal
It
if
has to
you
be
ingest
lethal.
it.
Jeez.
Is it wrong to say bleach? Like, just like to be able to carry on a
No.
bottle of bleach and just swig it and be like, yeah, man. Because like all the kids joke about, I'm gonna drink bleach, kill myself, and like I'm immune to it.
Yeah, I was thinking lava would be a fun party trick.
Kids joke about that?
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
It's 2020, man.
That's sad. Probably Tide Pods.
Yeah, because they're just so scrumptious.
No, I'm kidding. I
they
wouldn't do
look
that.
tasty.
Have you ever
Not gonna
baked
lie.
No,
a
I'm
Tide
kidding
Pod?
too. I mean,
James, can I clarify something?
Absolutely.
Don't you dare gloss over baking a Tide Pod.
I'm not going down that road, Caleb. There's no way, because I will not be responsible for some new TikTok craze of people baking
you
Tide Pods
absolute
and like having toxic fumes in their
Cowards.
house.
What is the best way to cook a Tide Pod?
No,
Probably
Air fryer, dude.
Yeah,
Boil
air
it.
fryer. Exactly, air fryer. Yeah,
boil it.
Boil it.
Do you think it's kind of like an egg?
Mash
You
it,
could, like,
stick it in a stew.
you could like cook it like sunny side up or over easy or something.
Hard boiled.
Oh, so you just like whoop, like pop the yolk.
Do not cook Tide Pods at home, please. Thank you. Continue.
do it at a
guys.
restaurant.
Do it in a food safe
Can you
environment
imagine?
where they have licenses.
Tide Pods are basically forbidden pizza rolls.
They really are.
Can you imagine Gordon Ramsay coming up with a new cooking book that's like 100 ways to cook Tide Pods? And it's him laying in a bed of Tide Pods.
Oh my gosh.
Stalled. long
Anyway.
enough. Go on, Matt.
What's your clarification question?
What? Oh yeah. So you're saying an immunity you'd want to build up is to glass shards, right? Like just eat little bits of glass every day until your body like.
Mhm.
But I feel like that would only. I don't feel like that would apply to like. Would that apply to physical objects too, or like
Like bullets
chemicals
and knives.
stuff?
Just
Yeah.
have a little bit of bullet every morning.
Or does this apply to also like objects?
Shoot yourself once a day.
Oh.
Oh, oh my God.
I was just thinking, like, if I swallowed like a
Oh my
small bullet,
gosh.
I'm pretty sure I could just pass it. Like, I don't
Shoot
know.
yourself in the arm once a day.
Oh my
build
God.
up your immunity.
Don't eat Tide Pods and don't shoot yourself in the arm every day. Wow. You know the first thing I thought of actually, in all seriousness, raw chicken.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think it's weird that chicken is like the only raw meat that you can't. It's the only meat you can't eat raw because it'll kill you.
It's because birds are dirty.
Oh,
Well,
or,
that's just rude.
or that counts for turkey too. Then, right? You can't eat raw turkey.
Half of our listeners are birds, Michael.
It's just birds like sitting on a telephone wire. Tune it to the issues.
I think I have my answer.
Okay, what?
Raw chicken would be good. I can swing
I
at
like
that.
the raw chicken one. That's
Back
strong.
in 2018, archaeologists unearthed a sarcophagus with like 3 mummies decomposing, and it was filled with reddish liquid.
Oh no! Do
You're
not.
talking about the jerky mummies, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I think
not
that
say
would be
it.
mine.
Oh.
You want to eat mummy jerky?
No, drink the liquid in the sarcophagus.
You want to drink mummy jerky?
Yeah.
Do you want to like make a wine out of it, or just straight out of the
This one.
the coffin?
Yes, this is a good vintage. It's from the year.
3,000
I don't know of a
BC.
good year for the ancient Egypt.
Can someone with Google figure that
Oh
out
my
for us?
Ugh.
Fuck. Mummies.
Immunity.
Do you think it'd be
know.
salty?
I don't want to.
I think it would be.
Is that cannibalism?
We don't know what the liquid is. Wink.
Well, it's ew. Well, it'd be a mixture of like embalming
Wink.
stuff and like human flesh, right? Don't look at me like that.
For all we know, the Egyptians poured in some wine beforehand because they knew this day would
People
come.
are talking about the fountain of youth. I found it. It's mummy goo.
It's
Ew,
Oh, man.
mummy goo.
as much as I love this topic.
This is
It's getting a
disgusting.
touch randy, huh?
I would have to say I don't really have like something that pops in the top of my head. I think mine would probably be practical, right? Like maybe something like mayonnaise or raw eggs, so I could never get food poisoning from a poorly prepared meal at a fast food restaurant.
You can eat mayonnaise though.
Yeah, but if it goes bad, right? Like if if it starts to like
Oh.
go sour, right? Then you'll give you food poisoning. So just like slowly build up an immunity to slightly bad slightly bad eggs or slightly bad mayonnaise, just a little bit at a time. So it doesn't really matter how far gone it
bad
is.
eggs.
Really bad eggs. That could probably save you a
Right.
lot of money in the long run. Actually, that's really smart.
Yeah, I know it's really practical, but like seriously, like I just don't want to get food poisoning. I don't want to worry about that when I go to like Burger King and order my like long chicken sandwich and be like, I want to eat this, but am I going to throw up tonight? Hopefully not. Well, now I know that it doesn't matter. Like, it was sitting out for 2 days. That's fine. Sell it to me for half off.
You know what I would want to
Practical.
develop an immunity to actually is Taco Bell.
That does qualify as a lethal injection.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, for sure it does.
yeah.
That's what I would do.
I dig it.
There's got to be something
Okay.
else. No, that's it. Taco Bell. I want to eat it and not have poopies all the time.
I don't go to Taco
What
Bell
are
anymore
rocks?
for that reason.
Rocks. So then if you like fall off a cliff, the rocks won't hurt you.
All you can eat buffet.
And you're a Goron now from Legend of Zelda. Just crunch these
Ew.
munchy rocks.
So if you develop an immunity to one of these things, like if you develop an immunity to like an object like glass or like rocks, does that once you become immune to it, does that also mean it becomes nutritious and you can eat it and ingest it?
I mean, it's definitely fun for our podcast to assume that.
Yeah. That's
There's minerals in rocks.
True.
In
Yeah.
glass, there's sand, right? Yeah.
You
sand.
could eat chicken bones and get stronger bones.
Ooh. Well, Caleb,
oh fuck no! Don't encourage this again. No.
Caleb was the pioneer to this. I just realized that. He regularly eats chicken bones, and he must have built up that immunity.
I've seen it. It's pretty gnarly. You have really strong teeth.
Well, it's part of the skeleton, so thank you.
Yeah. Super, super strong teeth.
Big ol'
Now that I
strong
think about it.
bones.
It's got to have a wow factor. You know, that's why I'm with the glass. You go to a party, you finish your beer, like, well, I'm hungry, and just and everyone's like, you just chew it up like the Grinch.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I just watched that last night too.
What is? Okay, so James, if you down this glass road really quick, if you'll let me. So,
Sure.
Can you describe to me how your body becomes immune to glass? Like what occurs that makes it not hurt you anymore?
I mean,
Are you just
I'm
filled?
I'm no doctor here, Michael.
Okay,
but I think you and
I'm
I
curious.
can both agree that I would just build up calluses inside my entire body.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking you would
Particularly
say,
like-
and I was wondering.
Like
Glass
you get an
resistant.
The
X-ray.
inside of my body would just become one
Yeah.
giant leathery callus.
Ew.
God, that sounded
And you could
gross.
introduce yourself as a walking callus. Hi, I'm James Gearhart, America's callus.
Oh God, that could be your campaign slogan.
And you're watching American Idol. I don't know.
Oh my God, my name is James Callis
I-
Gearhart.
I have
Mike
an issue.
really doesn't like
I have
this
an issue
topic
about
yet.
eating. I have an issue about
I've been
eating
trying
too.
to segue out of this one for like 10
No,
minutes.
I haven't tried to segue out of it, but this is just getting so incredibly uncomfortable.
You're scared of Tide Pods and mummy goo. Oh, what if there was a Tide Pod filled with mummy juice?
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Oh man.
It's a rare
Would
vintage.
you wash your clothes with it?
Oh, I wash my clothes with that. Maybe.
All
It
right,
depends
fine.
on if it's whites or colors, I think.
What would you? What are you eating, Michael? What can we help
This is
you
actually my issue I need to bring up
with? Yes.
about food. So I was with a friend the other day and we were kind of just like having a snack like near lunchtime, and he gave me this really strange reaction to something I was doing, and I was like, this is unusual because this is very normal to me. So I just like in general, are you supposed to peel fruit when you eat it? Because
Yeah.
I was eating my banana and I was just like straight through the peel. And like it's good, right? The banana peel definitely helps you. But he was looking at me really strange. I didn't know if it was like an unusual thing.
No, I'm with you,
To
dude.
eat the banana peel?
Yeah, you just like
What
it's
is
like
any
perfect
peel?
shape. You can just hold it. You can just like crunch into it like a cucumbber, like a carrot, a banana. They're all the same. Right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
same
curious.
with like a pineapple too. It's really easy to do.
Yeah.
That's so. What's your real issue?
That is my real issue. Like I really want to know if it's
Okay,
normal.
no,
to,
it's not normal.
What would be the best fruit to crunch? Like you get a good what's the best sounding
Okay.
fruit to crunch through the the exterior.
No. Don't try to divert because I'm being serious here. Like, I don't know. Like, it's super weird because I do this with a lot of fruits. I do it with bananas. I do it with coconuts. I do it with pineapples. Like, it's just kind of like a thing where you can just kind of crunch through it and eat it. And it's like good for you, right? It's like the whole fruit is good for you.
It's physically impossible to do that with coconuts.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, you
Not
just
with
crunch
that
Bite
through
through
it.
the shell?
Not with that
yeah.
attitude,
Wow.
Matthew.
It
You
takes
must have
time.
the
It's like-
strongest teeth in the universe then.
It's like a couple, it's on like a couple hours snack. Like, you're feeling hungry. You don't want to like just be done with your food right away. Pick up a coconut. You got 3 hours of time there.
And then you'll end up looking like your son who has no teeth because they'll have broken all off. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, let me ask you this.
So-
Hold on. So you saying you eat bananas by just biting through, just like without
just
peeling
eat
it,
it.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now you've had bananas without the peel on it as well, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like sometimes like in cereal
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That one time we played Truth or Dare. Remember? I dared you. You did banana without the peel.
I do remember that. Thank you. I mean, to me, it didn't really like add or subtract to the experience, right? Like it's still a banana either way. So I'm not sure like why peel the banana when you're just gonna like eat the whole thing anyways. Like why would I peel the banana to eat the banana and then eat the banana peel afterwards? Like why can't I just eat it all at the same time?
The
Have
banana
your
peel.
words on quote for the rest of history. Eating a banana through the peel did not add or subtract to your experience.
I mean, like
Yeah.
it makes it more work to
It was
eat,
it was
to separate them
exactly
out.
the same.
That's kind of what I'm.
Yeah,
tripping
because like
up.
when you separate them out, it just makes it more time, right? So like might as well just eat them together. So you have all the textures through. It's like the umami experience, right? You have
umami, cool.
you-
Hey,
Actually,
tell
if
me,
you freeze the
You were
banana
uncomfortable
first,
with my issue, but this is okay.
this is
you have the crunch.
yeah.
You have the like the slimy. You have the squishy. You have the smooth. You have the stringy. You kind of have like all the texture experience in one
stringy.
bite.
stringy.
The stringy part of a banana
is a
the
banana
worst
just the
part.
string cheese of fruit?
Can we talk about mummy goo again?
So I used to buy ungenetically modified bananas. And those are just kind of hard to eat because there's so many nuts in
Oh
them.
my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is the part of the podcast
I like
where
that.
we just have a kind of quiet moment to ourselves. Everyone else is just kind of doing their thing. This is just me and you, listener. I just want you to know, don't be scared.
This is
When
a
you're booting
father
up
of
our
2
podcast.
children.
Matt,
Do you feed them with the bananas with the peel?
Melody doesn't like bananas. Yeah, I've tried to give them to her. She just like says
What's
no.
her favorite
I can't
fruit?
really have them yet. Melody's is what is her favorite right now? Apple or lemon?
Strawberries.
It's kind of where she goes.
Kind of
Apple
weak
or
on
lemon.
both sides, huh? Not a very tough peel to get through, huh?
Wait,
I
your,
mean,
your 3-year-old daughter, almost 3, eats lemon whole
yeah, dude.
with
it's
the peel
weird.
and everything? Wow.
Yeah, dude.
That's impressive. You got her started young.
You know, it's really the seeds that people have more of an issue with than the lemon, actually.
James, in all seriousness, yes.
That's wild, dude.
Like,
Dang.
Aaron and I have this difference of opinion here. So she actually had to take the lemon rind away from her and give her just the lemon. So she would just eat that.
Okay,
Missing out on all the flavor and texture. Umami. Go ahead, Matt.
Mike.
Fruit should be an umami experience. It should be.
Mike.
Yeah.
Plantains. Where do we
Yeah, what about
stand?
So I've only ever had one experience with them and someone fried them and brought them to me. And I was
Christ
like, yeah, they're
almighty.
fine.
Okay. All right.
That's genuinely,
Okay.
that's all the only
Okay.
experience I have with me. Can we bring in, I want to like phone a friend and see what their opinion is on bananas really
Oh,
quick. if
sure.
That's okay.
Sure.
I just had to Google what a plantain was because I totally forgot.
I don't know who I want to phone. Maybe Goofy.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Let's bring Goofy here.
Let's summon Goofy. Hold on, let me get my candles.
Here, let me light them for you. Wait 1 second.
Thank you.
Let me know when the candles are lit.
All right, it's lit.
What can I help you with, Michael?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it normal to eat bananas without peeling them?
Is there any other way?
See, Goofy gets it.
Yeah.
Goofy gets it.
I don't know what else there is to say. Is there someone saying you can't eat the peel on a banana?
Yeah, Matt.
Matt, that little bitch. Matt! Matty, you get your butt in here right now.
Oh, he got like southern for a second.
What? Well, I am from Kentucky originally. Get your butt in here right now. Stop.
He's lost the voice. It's out of control. Quick, load up a clip
I
of
got the
Goofy.
plantains, Maxie.
Wait.
We gotta refresh the palate.
If Goofy thinks it's okay to eat with the peel on, does he serve those at his hot dog stand that he has?
What?
Wait, is that like,
Do you serve?
Hey, Goofy, do you put bananas inside of a hot dog bun and call it good?
Yeah, I call it my banana split. I found out the hard way that sometimes people like putting ketchup on bananas.
Oh,
Look, Michael.
yeah.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a deep fried banana with the peel on it?
Yeah.
Shit's good, right?
I mean, it's the same thing as like frying a chicken
Stop.
leg
I
with the feathers still on it.
I was explaining how my. I know what you were saying. Can I come back now, please? Please.
Hold on. Don't erase the salt. Let me blow out the candles first and draw a septogram. Okay, now we're good. Now the ritual's ended.
Guys, Goofy just disappeared into my ceiling. What was he telling you?
It's where he lives.
What
This
was
is home.
He lives in my attic.
He agreed with me.
Yeah, do you ever see like, do
agreed
you ever
with
catch
you.
like a glint in your vents in your ceiling?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that-
Goofy's eyes. He's just
Is-
looking
is-
down on you, just checking up.
I'm imagining, okay, this is terrifying. I'm imagining, like, you ever see in like horror movies or something where there's somebody that's like hands against the wall in the like the upper corner of a room?
No.
Imagine that's Goofy, like, just watching you sleep.
Like, just really,
Like a
really
string
quiet.
of drool comes out of his mouth.
Really quiet. I walk by at night and I just hear. What was that? What? What? All of a sudden, like a banana peel just drops from the ceiling.
Hey, would it be scarier to be haunted by Goofy or Pete?
Absolutely, Goofy. Absolutely.
Goofy,
Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
Okay.
It's not even a question.
Okay. Well, thanks for solving nothing for me, Matt.
You're welcome, I guess, because you don't fucking eat banana peels.
Before we move to our last segment, we'd like to thank you guys for listening to us. We release new episodes every Monday, and we are hosted on Anchor, so you can find our podcast anywhere. Listen to us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. And then we really want you to send us some issues so we can go over them on the show. It's always really fun for us to have listeners' issues. You can email them to us at tiottpodcast@gmail.com, or you can send them to us on our Instagram direct messages at the issues on the table. With that, we'd like to go to our final segment where we will bring you a very real issue, much like eating bananas with the peels on, from real life land with our very own Matthew Schuster.
Yep.
Matt, do you have a real issue from a news article?
I do,
for us
actually. I've got the power. All right, so in Georgia yesterday, woman poses as FBI agent to fetch free Chick-fil-A, say cops. Now, I'm gonna send y'all this article because I want you to look at this mugshot real quick.
I'm ready to see my future wife.
Go ahead and peep that real quick. And
Oh, Lord.
so apparently,
Wait a minute.
do you see it? You see it?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Mhm. Kimberly Ragsdale, 47 years old, was arrested and charged with impersonating a public officer after employees dialed 911 following her latest attempt to score a complimentary meal. So this is not the first time this has happened. She was booked on November 5th and released on $3,000 of bail money after she spent 2 days behind bars. Apparently, at one point, she was pretending to talk into a radio hidden under her shirt and yelling at employees to get her a
Classic move,
free
yeah.
chicken sandwich
Or
and
what?
threatening to throw them in jail if they did not do so.
This is incredible.
Okay,
I want to see
really
this in person.
Yeah. So, quote.
So what was she dressed like? Do we know?
I'm assuming she had like a fake FBI jacket on from like Party City, and just like talked into her like jacket like, I'm gonna need a dispatch to come out here. Yeah, get me a free spicy. Come on the double. I need that spicy chicken.
I'm imagining like
people
a
are freaked
flannel T-shirt with like just FBI spray painted poorly on the back.
I'm there's so many things going through my mind about this. Seeing her mugshot, there's no way this could ever pass off
So
as something
apparently-
that could actually happen.
The police chief Randy Turner said that Ragsdale had been trying to score free meals at that same Chick-fil-A all week, and was threatening employees every day to get free food.
So this was a new like attempt. So this wasn't even like the first one at
No.
a random Chick-fil-A. This is like the 8th attempt,
At the same location. Yeah.
like a Scooby and Shaggy villain.
Yes,
Like,
exactly. And the police chief added that they needed to clarify this, that officers, quote, appreciate free or discounted meals, but we won't make threats to demand it. Just so you know, they just wanted people to know, if a police
So
officer comes in
defending,
and
like,
points a gun
give
at you
us-
and says,
hey.
give me a free sandwich, that is not a police officer.
You know what I like about this too is that when they were crafting their response, they were thinking very carefully about saying something like, you know, guys, we don't want to lose our discounted meals that
Exactly.
we get everywhere.
Exactly.
So be really careful.
Ruin this for us.
Be
Exactly.
really careful how you say this
I go to
on
On
TV
the Border
because
every week, and they always give me free chips.
they always give me free chips, and I don't want to be a new policy that don't give us free food because we'll never ask for that. But
Exactly. Yeah, that was the wildest part of the article for me. So, if you
there's no way.
Question.
if you see a raggedy looking woman wearing an FBI jacket asking for a free Big Mac, call the police immediately.
I don't know if I'd call the police, to be honest. I would probably mess with her a bit. Like, honestly, for probably a good 20 minutes, I would mess with her until I called the police.
Now, see, I would
Like, you...
I don't know. What if
Absolutely.
she's nuts and has like a knife
Okay.
or a gun or something?
Okay, like, you know, have her mess around and be like, oh, ma'am. And like, going back, shh, ma'am, I'm undercover. With the CIA, we're actually doing a sting operation here. I need you to come back here with me right now. Nope, shh. Don't look at anyone. Just follow me back here. Put her in front of the fry stand and say, okay,
To the nugget
this
vault.
is put her in front of the fry stand, in front of the fryers. Be like, okay, so in about 10 minutes, someone is gonna come in and they're wearing a red jogger's jacket with a blue and black polka dot tie on, and they're my mark, and I can't have you mess this up for me. So what I need you to do is pretend like you work here. Okay, just take the fries, dump them in here, wait till the timer beeps, then dump them out. And I would let her sit there for 40 minutes making fries for me with free labor before anyone came in.
God.
And then after about 20 minutes, I'd call
Genius.
the cops and I'd have the cops come in and like arrest her.
Oh my gosh.
This would probably work at like any other fast food chain. Chick-fil-A employees are built different.
Yeah.
They go through like fast food boot camp.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
true.
would, you could get away with it at McDonald's easy.
Yeah.
But these Chick-fil-A employees, I guarantee you, they're all packing and they all got
Oh my
handcuffs.
goodness
Oh my gosh.
gracious.
They're ready.
Woof. Okay. Before I have one secondary, very small article. I'm just gonna kind of read the title. The title of the article is "Fried Chicken Smelling Fire Log. It can be yours, courtesy of KFC."
The Colonel's done it again, guys.
And apparently,
He's
you
saved
can buy.
Christmas.
What's wild to me is that it shows pictures of these fire logs, and it's the wrappers have a picture of the Colonel on it, and then it says 11 herbs and spices. So I think they literally coated a piece of wood with the KFC secret recipe and just said,
Mike.
"Here."
Mike,
Yeah. Sorry.
you
what's
looking
up?
at me?
I'm
You
looking.
looking at me?
I see you.
We need to start making furniture with this wood.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, good for you. You can buy each log for the low price of $15.88.
Ooh.
Worth every
Oh,
penny.
If we sell the furniture for $5,000, we're making profit.
And then you can open a furniture store called The Colonel.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
maybe this is just like a personal thing for me.
Mhm.
I don't like anywhere to smell like food. Like if I have fast food in my car, I have to roll down the windows and like drive as fast as I can to get home. Otherwise, that stench is going to linger in my vehicle.
If you ever see Caleb driving very fast,
Like, I have
He's scarfing Taco
I have a
Bell.
spicy chicken sandwich. I got to get home quick.
What if you buy one of those fried chicken logs, and like the Chick-fil-A employees could have had one, and then after the first attempt of that lady trying to get free food, they could have lit one on fire and put it like outside of the store to like lure her away from the store.
You just gave me a new idea as a manager of a Chick-fil-A. If I, as a backup plan for someone crazy coming in and doing that, I would just teach my whole staff a chant. So the second a crazy person starts coming in, one by one, they start going, oh, boy, yeah, boy, see, I, wa, oh, boy,
Okay.
What if you were an archaeologist going down into a tomb and you grabbed the fried chicken torch on accident, as opposed to one of the regular torches? And the whole time when you're expedish, you just gotta.
Can we chant while we're going down? Oh,
It's the only way to keep the
And
set
then you find that
going.
sweet mummy juice dipping sauce.
Oh God!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Mike Donahue.
I'm Matt Schuster.
I am James Gearhart.
And I am Caleb Andrews. Don't eat Tide Pods, please.